it's hard to live up to an image, but you don't complain. Because what are you going to complain about? Because I got nothing to complain about.
Right.
Because I think, those times where I think, man, I can't go out, I can't go to a mall, I can't do this. The alternative to that is that we go back to nobody caring who I am,
right.
or go back to having paycheck to paycheck, living those days. I don't want to do that. So I learned to keep my mouth shut a long time ago. And also I would weigh it out and think, well, but I dreamed for this. I wanted this.
Right.
I worked hard, right? So, but to get to know Mark in that way, it's such a smart question because there's a term that Benny Safdie, who wrote and directed the movie, he came up with in the beginning of it, which is radical empathy. So you can empathize with somebody, but if it's radical empathy, you go deep. Right? And so becoming Mark Kerr just gave me this whole other level of radical empathy because I realized that you guys love the Eagles. I like the Eagles. Right? I fuck with Kevin all the time.
Yes.
And the Eagles are winners. And with Mark Kerr, what I realized, the radical empathy part is, it's not the winning, it's the pressure to win. And how we deal with that pressure determines, I think, what real greatness is. And in Mark's case, that's that radical empathy part where I became so radically, I could empathize with Mark and understand that, oh man, this brother, as you said, he was the biggest dude on the planet. He was a beast, capable. Everyone expects him to deliver and expects him to entertain and expect you show up for me how I need you to. But no one sees his pain. No one saw his addictions. No one saw his heart being broke. No one saw the crazy relationship that he was in that was so codependent with, at that time, the love of his life. No one saw that. They just saw the machine.